All right, so boom, I'm coming from Daybreak. You see me? I'm right next to this damn bus sign. I don't know if you can see what time it says, but the next blue bus would be at 2:47. I have to be there in an hour and 13 minutes. It's not gonna happen. You will be closed by the time I get there. This is what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, yo, even like I said, you see me miss the first bus. And that nigga, if you know how fast I walk, unless you telling me to sprint just to make it to you, which I'm not doing after work, it's not happening. Right? So I'm like, okay. At that point, do the smart thing. What do I need for the week? She hopping out the whip and doing. That's crazy. Work. I told you this Allentown. You see? Every time. But right, just like I said, it seemed right. I just came, got my bus passes for the week. She just gave me them. You feel me? Now I'm good. I can get to work. That's what I was worried about. Right? This is what I was saying in the other video. I'm like, yo, they kicked me out of the weekend program. Why? Because I'm working. Right? The drug and alcohol evaluation. If I can only do it on Saturdays and she need me to work on Saturdays, I'm going to work on Saturdays. I'm not coming to this drug and alcohol thing. Right? I'm new. I'm just starting. You feel me? I really can't call days off. Cool. And I need all the money I can get. You see? Boom, again. She done hit it twice. But like I said, if I need to work, I need to work. Because if I don't get to the money anyway, I can't make the payment. And then I gotta go to jail anyway. So I'm prioritizing, man. I'm laughing about the damn alarm, people. It's like the second time I told you. But I was in Bethlehem. What they do? Light off the alarm. Allentown, waiting for the bus. Then they start lighting off the alarm. She let it off twice. Again, they do this. No coincidence. But here's the vibe that I was getting, right? Like I said, Aaron Newland, he seemed to be cool to me for a little minute. You feel me? When I didn't have a job and everything, and I had to report to him, and I was barely making the payments of $50 every time, right? But it's like now that once I told him I got a job, there wasn't really like the congratulations, you're doing good, right? It was like congratulations, you're doing good when I was going to therapy. Once I told him I signed up to for the therapy and the counseling and all that, it was congratulations, you're doing good. Once I got a job, the enthusiasm in his voice was gone, right? And then now today when I speak to him, it's like he's more concerned, instead of me keeping the job and trying to even work with me for my schedule, of me getting to his office. I'm like, anything that we need to discuss, we literally sit there and talk for like 10 minutes. So you want me to ride all the way to Easton to not make it there on time, just for the potential of 10 minutes. Just for the potential of a 10-minute conversation that we could have on the phone right now. So what's been going on? Have you been going to your therapy? No, they just kicked me out of this drug and alcohol thing because I started working, so I couldn't make it. So they took me out of their program for missing too many. Right? Not that I needed the damn thing anyway. I don't do drugs or drink alcohol. You feel me? So I'm doing mad unnecessary shit already just to try to appease somebody else. I'm like, nah, I'm prioritizing work. If that's gonna get me in trouble, see, this is why I say the system is just rigged, right? And this is why I say I don't even expect to keep this job. Do I like the job? Yes. Any job that I do, it's a job. You know me. Once I learn my job, I'm gonna excel. I've been working for a week. Trust me. And there's things I'm learning my weaknesses, right? The lottery, that's like my thing, my big thing, right? Because we didn't do that at Family Dollar. But I'm gonna catch on. You know me, right? And we gonna rock it out. And then that's when it's gonna be doubled down, the harassment. You feel me? Once I go on the incline, they want you on the decline. So they gotta, and that's the vibe I was getting from them. I just came from Daybreak, Corey's off. I'm like, yo, could I get a bus pass? You know what I'm saying? For the work. She's like, first she was like, yeah, I can give you one. But then she's like, oh, you're at Turkey Hill. I'm like, yeah, right? And I came to her today because I have a bus pass. I had a bus pass for tomorrow. She gave me some last time, and of course I used them for what they was for. I wasn't going back and forth to Easton like I usually would do, and I was just bouncing around without a job. I was like, yo, nah, All right, cool. I need to make sure I can get to work and back. So this bus pass, when I have off, like yesterday, I went to the casino because I could walk to the casino. I'm not using the bus pass to get to the casino. You feel me? And so I was like, all right, today I already had to start work at 8, and that's up until Thursday, 8 to 2. I'm not gonna make it to you. I'm not gonna be able to make it to him, and that's what I was calling him for. I'm like, okay, I let you know prior that this is my schedule. I told him I was gonna try to let him know my schedule in advance. I didn't find out my schedule till yesterday. No, till Saturday. I was off yesterday. And of course, the office is closed on Saturday, on the weekends. So I was like, I couldn't just call him and let him know I wasn't going to be able to make it. I called him right after I got off of work. I'm like, it makes no sense for me to call him while I'm at work to tell him that I'm not going to be able to make it. I'll wait till after work. So boom, get off work. And again, like I told you, I called him. He's trying to make sure I get there. Like, oh no, you're gonna make it. I don't see no bus. This video been going for 6 minutes. The bus already late. It's 2:48. I showed you the thing that said that it was supposed to come at 47. It's already late. So I'm not gonna make it on time. I told them this. You see me sitting there. It's right here. Bus stop. But they expect you to prioritize making it to them. But if you don't got no money to pay them, that's your fault too. No. If I can't get to work, trust me, I'm definite. You might as well just cuff me right then and there. Because I'm just not gonna come to you at that point. Because you're not gonna sit there, guys, like, well, why didn't you come to me? Or why didn't you make a payment? Well, because I don't have a job no more. Right? That's why I said any money that I make, it doesn't even make sense to pay you right now because I still run the risk of you pretty much reneging on what you said, right? I don't expect them, right? It would be nice if I could say, yeah, he's gonna keep his word. It's set up for if I pay it off, then he'll just drop the probation. No, they seem to be more focused on like this mental health thing, making me go to drug and alcohol evaluations that I don't need. I'm like, what am I going to this? How did you figure that I need to have a counselor when I'm not doing drugs or alcohol? Like, how do you do a drug and alcohol screening and end up having to go to AA meetings or drug and alcohol meetings? I'm like, did you even drug test me? That should have been the first thing you did. I would have came up negative. So, like, why would you sit there and say I need the assessment? But no, they just want you talking to somebody. They want you in their mental health system. I'm like, nah. And they just kicked me out. Like I said, you kicked me out. I'm not gonna sit there and sign myself up again. You know what I'm gonna do on my Saturday? Pick up a shift. Just that simple. Oh, there goes the bus. See it? Late. It's 2:50.